Hi, I'm Marion. This is the Monologues class, session 4. There are 3 other sessions. If you haven't watched them, you might want to. Today we're going to talk about expressions and emotions as you do your monologue. Now, if you have one of the ones that I wrote, great, wonderful, you can use that. But if you have something else, you are welcome to use that, and perhaps they won't be as silly-ish as mine. Maybe you have a deep one that you want to do. The expression and emotion will certainly not be as light as I have them, as the ones that I've written. You want to do different expressions throughout your monologue. Let me show you how that might be done. I've got oral book report, and I don't need the clipboard, do I? No, but I do want to show you what I wrote on this just as soon as I've got it ready, okay? So, remember, introduction. Hi, my name is Marion. I'm going to perform oral book report. Nobody disturb me. I have to practice my oral book report. My book report is on. I can't say that. Mrs. Roberts said not to start with my book report is on. How else do I start it? The book I read is the wonderful book is called. I'm reporting a book about. No. I'll start with something exciting. Okay, so one way that you can make sure that your expressions come off just a little bit different is the vocal changes that you do. Okay, for instance, and the way that you emphasize. Okay. When I was doing Nobody Disturb Me, I took my sentence down. Nobody disturb me. Did I just do that up? I think I just did that up. Nobody disturb me. Took it down. I have to practice my oral book report. I took it up. My book report is on. Went down. I can't say that. I went up. Mrs. Roberts said not to start with my book report is on. How else do I start it? The book I read is, this wonderful book is called. I made it sound like a question because it was. This poor person is all frustrated with this oral book report that they have to do. So, let me show you what I did. Did you hear the no? Did you hear the exciting? Now I'll show you what I did. I used a pen to mark out how I wanted to do it. Nobody disturb me. I have to practice my book report. That tells me up. This told me up and down, drop it. And then on the no. I wanted to emphasize that. No, I wanted to emphasize that more. No! Even most. Now, my next one, as you can see, I'll start with something exciting. I emphasized that with just a little bit. The next one, I gave myself a happy face to remind myself to make it sound like I did a good job. It was a dark and stormy night. That's good. All right, so I can go into happiness. Now, sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. I do have to figure out, though, what I'm doing. It cannot just sound like I'm reading the script at all. What kind of expressions am I going to have? Are my sentences going to go up? Can I change it up a bit and take some down? Okay? So, the expressions can also be going up, going down. The expressions are the feelings that you're having. We talked a little bit about that earlier with characterization. Nobody disturb me. I have to do my book report. My book report is on. Okay. So, you might have an expression of anger or sadness, and then, oh, hey, now I'm happy about it. That's good. I'm doing it. Yay. All right, so that's your different expressions, your different emotions. You can also use your body to express those things, because sometimes what you want to do is stop. A pause. But it's not just I'm now standing here, and in a second, I'm going to remember what I'm going to say, and then I'll start again. No, can't be that way. If you stop, you need to stop on purpose as part of this. For instance, I could have stopped after no, 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 and looked like I was thinking about it. I'm reporting on a book about... No, no, no! I'll start with something exciting. Okay? So I paused after that last no. I'm here, I'm just standing, but my eyes, my mouth, my face is like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this and I hate it. Okay? So, and then though, I started to think of a way to do it. Oh. Now I didn't say oh, but I showed it with my face and with my body. I started lifting up. I'm going to start with something exciting. So when you stop, use your body. Okay? Maybe it could have been as simple as, nobody disturb me, I have to practice my oral book report. My book is on. Mrs. Roberts said I can't start with that. This wonderful book is about, I'm going to tell you about this wonderful book. Oh, no, no. Okay? So you can even stop and pause and give it an expression as you do it. All right? So that's one way to do it. The pause, the stop, the expression, the way you write it down and what you write it down, how you show yourself what you're going to do with that, okay? Then, eyes, teeth, teeth. I am so mad. That's my line for 3 lines. I don't know. I am so mad! Okay? Voice. But I can also bring it down a bit and make sure you know I'm mad. I am so mad. Okay, I got close to the camera, so you can hear me easily, but you can still do it from far away, too. Grit those teeth. I am so mad. Okay? I put the pause in there. So there are different ways to do it. Just make your body be that expression. If you're just as happy as all get out, like, oh, I got to do an oral book report. I love book reports. I can't wait to do an oral book report. Then maybe that's how you play it. Nobody disturb me. I have to practice my oral book report. My book report is on. Mrs. Roberts said I can't say that. How else do I start it? The book I read is, this wonderful book is called, I'm reporting on a book about, no, no, no. I'll start with something exciting. It was a dark and stormy night. Ooh, that's good. All right, now that's part of the line. That's not me saying that I was just absolutely wonderful. But do you see, it all depends upon what your character is like. Maybe she's light and fluffy and loves book reports. Yay! All right. You saw the rising and falling, questioning, emphasis. Let me show you another one. Where did I put it? We've got the Prime Minister's speech. How might he feel? How might he look? Or she? What is she like? Can't do that. Can't put my hand behind my back because I got the speech right here. I should tape it right there. I wonder if I can do this. Nope, can't see it from here. So guess what? I'm going to hold that. Citizens of Kishon, I am happy to be your new Prime Minister. I am humbled that you have chosen me to lead you in Kishon's era of exploration. We will finish exploring our galaxy within the next 3 years. There is no doubt that we will find more marvelous things to eat, like the Ingata Trababa fruit that we found on Balon. We will find more gems to adorn ourselves, such as precious Jetna stone from Kilaranga. We will find amazing beasts like the tiny Wampupu from Yarto. And we will find many, many new friends. What then? All right. So you see, there's just so many possibilities. But you have to practice the differences to see which one you like best. For instance, let me try that one a different way. Citizens of Kishon, I am happy to be your new Prime Minister. I am humbled that you have chosen me to lead you in Kishon's era of explorations. We will finish exploring our galaxy within the next 3 years. There is no doubt that we will find more marvelous things to eat, like Okay, guys, you know, if you have weird things in your weird words in here that you just don't know how to pronounce, guess what? You got to practice them. Ingata Trababa fruit. Ingata Trababa fruit. Ingata Trababa fruit. Who wrote this? Okay, I did. Sorry. Here we go. Like the Ingata Trababa fruit. All right, try that again. Like the Ingata Trababa fruit that we found on Balon, we will find more gems to adorn ourselves, such as the precious Jetna stone from Kilaranga. We will find amazing beasts like the tiny Wampupu from Byarto, and we will find many more friends. What then? Why, we go on to the next galaxy, and the next, and the next. I just want to start going. Are you with me, friends? Okay, so lots of different things that you can try. Okay, so your assignment is to try it. See if you can get some different vocal variations in there. Go up with some of your sentences. Go down with some of your sentences. Emphasize some of the words, but not all of them. And stop and express. It only livens up and makes your monologue better. All right? So that's it for today. Next week is our last session. We'll have session 5. More to tell you then. Bye now.